THHN and THHW insulation are generally adequate for use in underground duct bank installations. These types of insulations meet the requirements of the National Electrical Code for cables installed in underground raceways. However, there are some limitations and considerations when using THHN and THHW insulation in underground duct bank installations. Firstly, let's discuss moisture resistance. THHN insulation is rated for wet locations, while THHW insulation is rated for both wet and dry locations. However, prolonged exposure to moisture can degrade the insulation over time. Secondly, ambient temperature is a key factor. THHN and THHW insulation is rated for a maximum continuous conductor operating temperature of 90 degrees Celsius, which is 194 degrees Fahrenheit. Exceeding this temperature can shorten the lifespan of the insulation. Thirdly, the voltage rating must be considered. THHN and THHW insulation is typically rated for voltages up to 1000 volts. Higher voltages may require special insulation. Fourthly, direct burial is not permitted. THHN and THHW cables are not suitable for direct burial in the ground without additional protection, such as conduit or cable armor. Fifthly, be mindful of environmental conditions. Underground duct banks can be exposed to harsh environmental conditions, including moisture, heat, chemicals, and rodents. Careful consideration should be given to the protection of the cables in these environments. THHN and THHW cables can be installed in above-ground cable trays and duct banks. However, proper spacing and support must be provided to prevent damage to the insulation. When installing THHN and THHW cables in conduit and duct banks, the conduit should be properly sealed to prevent moisture ingress. Excessive pull tension during installation can damage the insulation. Care should be taken to follow the manufacturer's recommended pulling guidelines. It is always advisable to consult with the cable manufacturer and local code authorities for specific requirements and limitations for THHN and THHW insulation in underground duct bank installations.